In this lesson, we'll explore one of the most important aspects of AI governance, understanding and managing risk. AI technologies can create extraordinary opportunities, but without proper oversight, they can also cause real harm. Today, we'll look at three main risk categories: bias, privacy, and security. By the end, you'll understand what these risks are, how they emerge, and how organizations can govern them responsibly. Part 1. Bias and fairness. Bias is not always bad. In machine learning, bias allows systems to differentiate between patterns. The problem arises when this bias becomes harmful or unjustified, leading to unfair treatment of individuals or groups. AI systems learn from historical data. If that data contains social or systemic bias, the model will reproduce and even amplify it. There are three major types of bias. Systemic bias, embedded in the social or organizational structures that shape the data. Computational bias, caused by unrepresentative datasets or flawed statistical sampling. Human cognitive bias, reflecting designers' own assumptions during model development. Real-world consequences are serious. In healthcare, predictive algorithms have underestimated risk for minority patients. In recruitment, automated screening tools have favored male candidates due to biased historical data, and in image generation, models often portray professional roles with gender or racial stereotypes. To mitigate bias, organizations must test models regularly, use representative data, involve diverse teams, and document fairness metrics. Under the EU AI Act, high-risk systems are legally required to ensure that training data is relevant, representative, and as free of error as possible. Part 2. Privacy risks. Privacy is a cornerstone of human dignity and autonomy. AI systems challenge privacy because they depend on massive volumes of data, often personal or sensitive. Three main issues arise. First, mass data collection, where large models are trained on scraped online data that may include personal information without consent. Second, data memorization, where a system unintentionally retains and reproduces sensitive content. And third, inference, where AI models reconstruct private details by correlating unrelated data points. Generative AI has made these issues more visible. Datasets such as Layan 5B were found to contain millions of identifiable personal photos, showing how privacy erosion can occur at scale. Governance responses include applying privacy by design, performing data protection impact assessments, and using privacy-enhancing technologies like anonymization, differential privacy, and federated learning. Each helps reduce exposure, though sometimes at the cost of accuracy or efficiency. A trade-off governance must manage carefully. Part 3. Security and resilience. Security and resilience are what keep AI systems safe under pressure. Unlike traditional software, AI models introduce new vulnerabilities because they depend on data and probabilistic logic. Key risks include adversarial attacks, where tiny, invisible changes to inputs cause the system to make wrong predictions. Data poisoning, when attackers alter training data to corrupt model behavior. Model theft, where adversaries extract proprietary models or sensitive data through repeated queries. Generative AI misuse, where large models are exploited to create malicious code or disinformation at scale. To mitigate these threats, organizations must implement adversarial testing, red teaming exercises, and incident response plans. Maintaining human oversight, keeping a human in the loop, is vital for detecting anomalies and stopping harm early. Both the NIST-AI Risk Management Framework and the EU AI Act require systems, especially high-risk ones, to demonstrate robustness and cybersecurity protections. In summary, AI governance begins with understanding risk. Bias threatens fairness and equality. Privacy risks undermine dignity and trust. Security vulnerabilities endanger safety and reliability. Together, these risks show why responsible AI development cannot rely on technical excellence alone. It demands ethical awareness, strong governance, and continuous monitoring. By embedding risk management into every stage of the AI lifecycle, from design to deployment, we can ensure that innovation serves humanity, not the other way around.